Hello, everybody. It is another beautiful day. It's Friday. It is the 5th of November in the year 2021. It's 11:30 a.m. That means it's time for our midday mindful moment. I'm Reverend Jonathan Zenz. I am the minister here at Unity of Tucson. And this is the opportunity that we take right in the middle of the day, every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, to engage a little bit of spiritual practice. And we do this consistently and regularly. Why? Well, well, when we are consistent in our spiritual practice, well, life just gets better all around, doesn't it? That's what I have found. I trust you find that is the truth for you. If that is the truth you find for you, you get to decide. I had a little moment there where I went, well, and it made me think back to my days at university when I was in the theater department, and we would talk all about diction and voice and the pronunciation of words. And the fact that I just said well as opposed to well, it just kind of took me for a moment out of my body. Anyway, that none of that really matters. Whether you're watching live or on the replay, I would love for you to post a comment. I see Sherry and Darwin have already posted comments. Sherry says, happy, beautiful, magnificent, I imagine, day, or magnificat. We have magnificats. I have two magnificats. I love my cats. Happy, beautiful, magnificat day to all. Fantastic Friday. Blessings from Darwin and Jerry. Always grateful to have you here. And yeah, keep commenting. Let me know that you are here. Always good to see you. Robin says, hello, all. Hello. And Harry Evans, Harry, how good to see you. You are amazing and magnificent. You are. And with that, I will offer my reminder, which is to say, you are light, you are life, you are love. Yes, you are magnificent. And I'm grateful that you shine your light and share your magnificence with the world. So today I wrote a simple word, action. Action. I am reminded today on this, which I'm going to call Freedom Friday. I am reminded today that action is the absolute flow of spirit in form. Form without action is devoid of life. And so part of what I'm looking to do is to engage the action of life through my thinking, through my beliefs, and through my thoughts. So the construct that I want to say around that is, we teach prayer as a practice. And I always teach that there's only one thing to be done in prayer. There is only one goal in prayer. The goal, many people will say, is for that thing out there to change. And I say no. The one thing that prayer is meant to do is to change our own minds. For it is our minds that are creating our construct. It is our minds that are creating our experience. And so, if our minds are changed, the action takes care of itself in the world of form. And in fact, I say, if you're praying for something and you're not seeing the result in the world of form, keep praying for that change of mind. But don't put the focus on the form out there. The action naturally follows. So that's the message today, is just to remind myself, which is really what the mindful moments are all about. It's about me reminding myself of the spiritual truths, and I just get to share them with you. And what a blessing that is, right? It's to remind myself that my prayers create my experience, my thoughts create my experience, my belief creates my experience, my feelings color the experience. And so as I address those things through prayer, through spiritual practice, I get to make the life I want to live. Yes. Sherry, you always highlight my small keyboard thumb typing errors. You know what? I love that. Magnificat. I think it's a Magnificat day, and I will accept that wholly. Molly, hearts to you. And yeah, Sherry, people always say, oh, you said exactly what I needed to hear. And I always say, well, I was thinking of you when I considered what I wanted to say today. Get it? Yeah. No, the truth is I only ever say the things I need to hear. And so if I need to hear it, I imagine somebody else needs to hear it as well. All right, let's do a little affirmative prayer. A little affirmative prayer, affirming action in our lives as the flow of God. So if it's safe and comfortable for you, I invite you to close your eyes or relax right where you are. No need to close your eyes if that's not comfortable for you. Just allow the goodness and the light and the life of infinite divinity to be expressed by means of each and every one of us right here in this moment, for there can never be a time where that is not the case. I am fully aware and rooted in the assurance that there is one infinite power and presence. There is one source. There is God and nothing else. God is this magnificent creative energy. God is not a being. God is the beingness of all that is, the core of beingness for all that is. God is everything seen, everything unseen. It is form, it is matter, and it is ineffable spirit. It's all one continuous, harmonious circulation of good. And this is who we are. We are this very power. We are this very presence. We are this resource. We are the good. We are the light and the life. We are divine. We are God. That is our identity. It is the identity of all people. Every single person I encounter is the wholeness of God as themselves. And so knowing this and trusting this and allowing my words to be spoken from the point of view of this infinite creative power, I claim for each and every one of us, on behalf of each and every one of us, that there is a resonant love, a resonant light, a resonance that is transmuting itself from mind into action in everything we do. And so I choose in this moment to align my life and my light with the good, the constructive, the loving, and know that that is what flows forth in my experience. And I trust this is so for each and every one of us. For action is the natural flow of our mind. Our thoughts, beliefs, and feelings all working together to create the activity of life. And what a blessed opportunity it is for each and every one of us. I trust in its blessing, and I trust that we, each and every one of us, acknowledge the good of the blessing. And in knowing this to be so, I simply relax with a grateful heart overflowing from within and let it unfold perfectly, as it always will, as it always does. For light and life is always flowing forth perfectly based on the construct that I lay forth in my mind for myself. And this is true of each and every one of us. And so the good flows forth, and I let it be so. And so it is. Amen. So it is. Sherry, and we only hear what we need to hear. And yes, it is a cat day. I affirm that and agree with that on both counts. Yes, yes, yes. Megan, hello. Grateful to see you. Thank you for those prayer hands. So there we are. Thank you for being here with me for the Midday Mindful Moment. Join me again for the next Midday Mindful Moment on Tuesday at 11:30 a.m. Arizona time. So those of you who are going off of daylight savings time this weekend, the Midday Mindful Moment will be offset by an hour. So just keep that in mind. If you're not in Arizona, or if you where you're located does go off of daylight savings time, Arizona does not observe daylight savings time, so we don't change our clocks here. So it'll be off by an hour for you starting next week. Yes, join me on Sunday morning, 9 a.m. Arizona time, for guided meditation at unitytucson.com/livestream. The guided meditation is still only virtual, although I'm looking to bring that to being a hybrid virtual and in-person experience, hopefully starting in the new year. Looking forward to that. It is a hybrid experience at 10 o'clock, though. You can be online or you can join in person for our Sunday celebration. That's also at unitytucson.com/livestream, or here in the sanctuary at Unity of Tucson. Wednesday evening spiritual practice, virtual only at 6 p.m. every Wednesday, 6 p.m. Arizona time. Check that out on same places, all the same places. I say it all the time, but it's all the same places. You can watch it right where you're watching now. It's true. Keep commenting. Keep those hearts floating up on my screen or thumbs up on YouTube, and share the prayer. This is one of those lessons for me that it's a great reminder that, our prayers are meant to impel action. And if they aren't impelling action, keep praying. Because if the action does not flow forth, then the mind has not been sufficiently changed. That's the lesson. All right. Peace and blessings to you. I will see you all on either Sunday morning or next Tuesday for the Midday Mindful Moment. All right. Bye, everybody.